Please, before you leave today, take one of these. Thanks, Annie. Take one of them. I have a wonderful chiropractor that believes in me, and he knew the event we were going to do, and so he has it in his chiropractor office, and so they lent it to me. And I was supposed to tell people, to take one of these, but I only told the Latter-day Saints. The missionaries, Latter-day Saints missionaries from Chapel Hill came, two of the wonderful elders, and then they took some of those. What, Annie? Oh, they took it. But anyway, I just would like to thank Tim and Gail did an awesome job, not only just the beauty and the food and all that stuff, but this water ceremony, we talked about it a lot, and many times we still couldn't get it, and finally, the day of, the light bulbs went off. So it was so beautiful, everybody knew they had to come 15 minutes early. There were 8 different faiths up here. And Tim met them in the green room and prayed with them first. And we tried to do it as ceremonially as we could. I think that was the real highlight of this. I really feel that it was really important. I think these 8 people will never forget what they did up there with people of all faiths. And then they said a few words. Tim and Gail got the carafes ready, and Gail bought the carafes, and everything was so wonderful. To me, Bob's music is even getting better. I think we have a star here, Bob's voice. And what can I say, Devetta, I asked her to talk about the water ceremony and its meaning. And Tyler Hendricks, I wrote Tyler Hendricks in Korea, and he explained to me about the water ceremony. So Devetta really put the spiritual power to it when she explained, so I was so grateful to her. She came, Else came, and Chieko Small was sick, but she had a Baha'i or a Buddhist, and Quanta, who knew our movement since 1972, she's still a Baha'i. I think she's a Baha'i. She a Baha'i, Quanta? She's a Baha'i. She came, and then a Buddhist. So, and then Else came, and we didn't have very many volunteers, so it was kind of like stretching everybody. Because Carolyn Oyama was sick, so she couldn't do registration. So Else, even though she brought 2 people from Charlotte, and one was on a Zoom call for an hour, and we were all juggling all this stuff, but Else took registration, and Ryoko was in the kitchen with Gail. It was very simple, just soup and sandwiches. I didn't want to...
Beverly Yuckerson.
Yeah, I didn't want to spend a lot of money, We already, bought the beautiful blue tablecloths and all that. I just thought that we can do it to soup and sandwiches would be great. So Beverly Yuckerson, our wonderful ambassador for peace from Liberia, she spoke. Finally, I showed the UPF video. It was wonderful. And then she spoke as an ambassador for peace, why she is an ambassador for peace and what she does for peace, and why she's with UPF. And then I just was I was able to tell them about father and mother for a short moment. So, but it's so funny. I have so many stories I can tell you about each person, but John was my email guy. I would get stuff, and then I would give it to him, and then he would email it out. Then we did a reminder the week before, and then I started texting people and calling people. And but it's the people that I have relationships with that come. It's all about relationships, and it's all about you're meeting them before. I'm volunteering with their organization. I'm helping them. They're helping me. And like Madeline, who has just served for Latter-day Saints, she tried so hard to get a Latter-day Saints because I was calling all the ones I know, and everybody was doing something. December is not an easy month, but I said, well, we got to have somebody from the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. And she said, I know, Sharon. But anyway, long story short, I think she put it out in the newsletters to Durham and Chapel Hill and everywhere. And I kept calling the missionaries that I met in North Carolina State. And long story short, finally, the day before, the 2 missionaries called and they said, I'm so excited to come. This is so exciting. You know how they are, the little tags on. But it was good. I'm sorry, I'm not the best MC. And it was only 2 hours, and we started 5 minutes late. But I think the people that came, our Hindu guy is Chetna Gunakar, who's the president of our CARP chapter at North Carolina State. Her father came, and that's how I got Chetna's, because I volunteered for the elections with Chetna's father. He was running, he lost. But he was so sad, he told me, because he thought he had so many friends, but then he found out a lot of his Christian friends didn't vote for him because he was a Hindu. So, this kind of event was really special for him, because he sees the hypocrisy, in America. He sees the hypocrisy with religion, even though Max really loves America. He was responsible for the Tea Party in New Jersey for 12 years. And, he's a wonderful heart and a great educator. But, some people just wouldn't vote for him because he wasn't Christian. So a lot of people have stories, that were here. Nation of Islam came. 3 of them came. Aman Mohammed and his wife from the mosque in Durham, and then they brought somebody. Islam, just all the faiths. And then one of my wonderful senior instructors, my senior instructor who I like so much, she does an organization, iloveeveryone.org. So she put on a golf tournament, and John got to play golf free, actually. He didn't have to pay. And all the money went to, so she has a daughter that was in the military, never got hurt in Afghanistan, went to Iran, Afghanistan, never got hurt. So she was on leave. I'm sorry, she laughed. She was on leave and rented a car in Paris, one of those little cars, and of course she was hit. So she's been in a wheelchair for like 12, 15 years. Wonderful. So she started this organization, but they've got 9 children. And so there was really good, wonderful people that came.
Her husband came.
And what
It was her husband that came.
Her husband that came, because Karen was doing exercises. But I really feel, everybody really hung in there. And I just want to remind you, everybody, yes, UPF was a sponsor, but Triangle Family Church were a co-sponsor, and that was on every invitation letter. But I wanted to call it Family Federation for World Peace, because it's so much bigger. We're part of Family Federation for World Peace. But you all hosted this here, So anyway, I can tell many more stories, but I really felt everybody chipped in. The music was beautiful, the food, everything was wonderful. And thank you so much who came. And my next one will be, I want to do a Bridge of Peace. So the Bridge of Peace, we have the bridge, and then Gail has the top of it. So we'll have a little runway, and we'll put like an Israeli and a Muslim together, and they'll walk over a bridge for peace. That's the next one. So keep thinking about all your wonderful friends you have out there. And Falun Gong, they really wanted to come, but they're having a big event. So we helped give some of their brochures out at the event. But thank you so much, everybody, and thank you for your prayers. Even if you weren't here, I know you were praying. I believe that with my whole heart. Thank you.